Inside the apartment, something feels off almost immediately. The suitcase that Mackenzie had traveled with is nowhere to be found, and her car has not moved since officers first came by. There are no signs of forced entry, no struggle, nothing that suggests what went wrong. But to the officers, one thing is becoming clear. She never made it home. And as the investigation begins to unfold, they're about to realize that this is not even the worst part yet.
Hey man, say man, we added another day, man. Yes, Lord, it is the man, the myth, the legend, OT, the God, back at it again with another reaction. So, in today's video, we are going to be reacting to Secret Tender Killer Lets Cops into His Murder House. Without further ado, let's get into it.
He's not happy about it.
Yeah, they didn't give me the search warrant. I authorized it before. And then when they said the search...
We don't have to have the search warrant in hand.
From Rip, I can tell he's out.
Can I borrow your phone then to call my lawyer?
I'm going to get...
This is 37-year-old Ayoola Ajayi, an IT professional and a former Army contractor. Police don't know it yet, but they're standing at the exact location where a missing girl was murdered just days earlier. 23-year-old Mackenzie Lueck had said goodbye to her family and had boarded a flight back to college. But after landing, she would vanish without a trace.
Yeah, I'd like to get, if possible, have a wellness check done on my daughter. She flew in from California Sunday night. She got in about 1, and it was the last time I've heard from her, and I've been trying to get a hold of her all week. And her phone just tends to go to voicemail. I was just wondering if I could have somebody maybe go by her house and check on her.
Her car's here. She's not answering the door. Do you have a phone number for her or anything like that?
As days stretched into weeks, detectives uncovered secret romances, disturbing camera recordings, and a suspect's disgusting fantasies. Tragically, Mackenzie's murder would ultimately be tied to her own most closely guarded secrets.
Ooh, she got secret. Oh, come on, man.
EVE Online is a vast
Shut up.
It began on June 20th, 2019, when a worried father called the Salt Lake City Police Department from his home in California after he had not heard from his daughter in days.
Yeah, I'd like to get, if possible, have a wellness check done on my daughter. She flew in from California Sunday night. She got in about 1, and it was the last time I've heard from her, and I've been trying to get a hold of her all week. And her phone just tends to go to voicemail. I was just wondering if I could have somebody maybe go by her house and check on her.
Okay, and what is your daughter's name?
Mackenzie.
23-year-old Mackenzie Lueck had spent a week with her family in California for a funeral before returning to Salt Lake City 3 days earlier, late at night on June 17th. Her message to her mother after landing was simple. Landed. Love you, Mama. But they had not heard from her since.
When did you say you heard from her last?
Last time we heard from her, she got off the plane coming back from LA. It was 1 a.m. She was going to grab an Uber and go home, but that's the last I've heard from her.
So 1 a.m. this morning?
No, 1 a.m. Monday morning.
You ain't talking
so we've been trying to get a hold of her all week, and she hasn't. Usually it's unlike her to return a call, not return her calls, but it goes straight to voicemail, so I don't know if she's lost her phone, she's unable to communicate, but she should have a laptop or something, so.
That's always a telltale sign. That literally happened with my mom. If that voice start, like if you call their phone, they don't answer, and then it starts going straight to voicemail, something bad happened.
Just a little concerned, that's all.
Police officers are dispatched to Mackenzie's home that same day.
A week without talking to my daughter.
But when no one answers the door, they decide to speak with the neighbors.
Yeah. We're knocking on that door too.
Oh, I knocked on theirs too.
I heard no. So you're trying to get.
You know her at all?
Yeah. on the premises, or how we can get a hold of him to maybe get a key or something like that if we need it?
The key?
Yes, the key to the apartment, so that we might be able to go in there just in case she is in there injured or something like that.
Like right now?
Yes. Do you know your landlord's telephone number? Okay, because if you have their phone number.
I really wish we would change the protocol system because, like, for instance, when my mom was murdered, we did a wellness check, and literally all they did was went, knocked on the door, called us, and said, "Yep, we heard the dogs barking. Nobody answered the door, so we left." If I call you and tell you I have somebody who could potentially be murdered, and you just say, "Yeah, we knocked on the door," dead people can't answer the door. You get that, right? I hate that protocol.
And then I can call them just in case we do need that.
Man, kick that bitch down. I ain't talked to my daughter in a week.
Her parents are calling in from California.
But as officers continue their inquiries, an unsettling feeling begins to set in that Mackenzie may not have made it home that night at all, and they contact her father for any leads.
Hi, Greg. This is Officer Ewan with the Salt Lake Police Department. Ewan, yes. Great. Hey, I'm out here at her apartment, and her car's here. She's not answering the door. Do you have a phone number for her or anything like that?
That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. That. The fact that they just go, yep, they didn't answer the door.
Okay.
If they did, they can't.
Okay. That just means that it's been shut off. Does she have is it an iPhone or something that you can do a Find My iPhone? Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, and neither one of them are answering the door either. But I'm just wondering, like, if because we're talking with a neighbor. Yeah, we're talking with a neighbor that said that it's really difficult to hear from the front door. But yeah, nobody's answering the front door. Her car is here. Okay. Okay. All right. Is there a way that we might be able to get in touch with her? Or? Sure, I'll try and see if there's any contact information for her up there at the university on what classes she might be taking, but I'm not sure to get out that information. You said her landlord is named May? Okay. John? Okay, well, we'll try and get in touch. All right, perfect. Well, if we find out anything, I'll give you a call, okay? Yep, no problem. Bye. So lastly, heard was she texted him saying, "Hey, I've landed in Salt Lake. It's a Sunday night, early Monday morning. I landed in Salt Lake. I'm going to get an Uber home." And that's the last I heard. Yeah. And then,
But no one knows yet that this is the last time Mackenzie would ever speak to anyone, and that her sudden disappearance is tied to a dark secret that she has been hiding from her family.
Well, this is a weird one.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, please hang up or press 1 for more options.
Come on, man.
Hi, John. This is Officer Ewan with the Salt Lake City Police Department. Just giving you a call. I just need some information regarding a Mackenzie Lewick that lives in your downstairs apartment here at 870 East, 600 South. Her parents are concerned, trying to get in touch with her, and they haven't been able to do so.
And this is why I say we need to change that protocol, because you could have saved her life had you, like, let's say she was not all the way, unalived. You could have saved her life just by kicking that damn door in. They need to change that shit.
We were wondering if you had any contact information for her roommates on their rental agreements or anything like that. That way we can see if they've made contact with her. Also, we were looking at if you were local and you could come over and allow us inside the apartment just to make sure that she is not inside injured or incapacitated to the point that she can't answer the door. Anyways, give us a call back. The Salt Lake City Police Department's non-emergency number is area code 801-799-3000. Again, that number is area code 801-799-3000. Thanks a lot. If Utah's going to give us any information, like we could probably call up there and see if she's supposed to be in a class. Yeah, she's enrolled. They could go check her classes to see if she's there, but this is her car.
Be in her classes if her car is there.
You know?
She drives. It's pretty far.
Unless she goes with her roommates.
Now that kind of makes sense, but even then.
Do you have her name, date of birth on it?
Yeah, I like that. I don't know. And landlord's not answering his phone, so I just left him a message.
Oh, this could be.
See if this is a box car. Right here. To X-ray Bravo. So I don't know. I think we're stuffed for a minute. So is that window open? Does that go to the basement?
Yeah, the blinds are up.
Out on the couch right there. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody on the floor. Alright, I'm going off.
Officials eventually hear back from the landlord, but he says he has no information on Mackenzie's whereabouts. To find out where Mackenzie may have been, investigators visit the University of Utah and also speak with her parents. They learn that she was just 2 semesters away from earning her degree. Living with 2 roommates, her life appeared typical for a college student. But after returning to Utah following her grandmother's funeral, her communication dropped off. Neither her friends nor her family knew where she was, raising serious concerns for her safety. But it was what her mother, Diane, had noticed the morning that she woke up to reply to Mackenzie's message of landing in Utah that left her deeply anxious. Mackenzie's phone was no longer on the iMessage app. Mackenzie's parents share that despite calling her multiple times, their calls went straight to voicemail, leading them to seek help from authorities on June 20th. Her friends say that she also failed to submit an exam assignment that day, despite having attended classes all week. As another day passes with no updates or leads on her whereabouts, investigators decide to review airport surveillance footage to track her movements after landing. The footage shows Mackenzie arriving and getting into a cab, likely heading home. But while authorities see her enter the vehicle, they have no way of knowing where she went next. That changes when a friend of Mackenzie's, who had been looking after her cat and has a key to her apartment, lets investigators inside. But it is what they do not find inside her home that puts them on edge. While reviewing Mackenzie's bank account, her father notices an unusual $300 deposit on June 10th. She had not been asking her parents for money and had been managing on her own. And although Mackenzie worked part-time at a biotesting lab, Greg is unsure if this is where the money came from. But what neither he nor the investigators realize is that this money trail will expose another side of Mackenzie's life they have not yet uncovered.
Oh, please don't tell me she out here doing OnlyFans.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
When investigators speak with her friends about the transaction, they learn that Mackenzie had been using dating websites to meet men for financial arrangements. This raises 2 possibilities. Either she is genuine
Just go get a job. I'd prefer you do OnlyFans. Because can't nobody see you and touch you. I don't be understanding this shit, bro.
Genuinely missing, or she left on her own with some man that she met through the app and does not want to be found. Detectives now have to consider whether one of these men is connected to her disappearance.
Of course they
and
are.
the only way forward is to retrace her last known steps, starting at the airport. They track down the Lyft ride that she took that night, and they make a chilling discovery.
Like, bro, you can legit do Uber Eats. You have a car. You can do Uber Eats. You can do all kind of other stuff. Why? Why that? Like, that don't even make sense to me, man. It's 2020. I don't know when this happened, but it's 2026, G. There's so other ways. To $300 ain't enough for you.
Discovery. Mackenzie had been dropped off at Hatch Park, about 19 minutes away, at around 3 a.m. It is now clear that Mackenzie never intended to go home. But her meeting someone at a park this late in the night just didn't add up. And investigators realize that the answer may lie with the Lyft driver. When investigators speak to him, he tells them that as he dropped Mackenzie off, there was already a man waiting in a car. Mackenzie got out and walked toward him. It appeared that they knew each other, so the driver didn't question it and left. The search identifies 6 devices active in the area during that time. One of them pings 6 separate times and does not belong to Mackenzie or to the Lyft driver, but to a 37-year-old man named Ayoola Ajayi, or AJ, an IT professional who once worked for the armed forces. Suspiciously, his phone had been in the same area as Mackenzie's just before 3 a.m., right before her phone went offline. But
you never trust no nigga with a forehead like that. Look at that goddamn forehead, that yo gotti ass forehead. You never trust a man that looks like. And it's crazy because, you know, they got a lot of male hatred in our society today. And before I started watching like true crimes and stuff, I was like, bro, why we get so much flack? I get it. Because it be some weird ass niggas out here. I'm not going to lie to you. Weird ass niggas.
He's just before 3
Look at that
a.m.
man face, bro. I'm not even meeting up with this man to. I don't even want this man picking up my food if I order DoorDash. You hear me? Because he looked like he would get in your bag and eat your fries and shit.
Right before her phone went offline. But this was just the beginning of something far darker that investigators just won't see coming yet. As investigators dig deeper into Ajayi, they discover that he had been communicating with Mackenzie through the TextMe app, which is enough reason for them to bring him in for questioning. Police now have their first solid lead.
The man got the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. Why are you meeting up with this man for $300 funk ass dollars?
And this conversation proves
You
crucial.
know how much you can make off feet pics? Man, you could have Ubered, DoorDash, got a little money, got your feet done, and I'd prefer you do feet pics. You hear me? That shit right there is sad.
Crucial to finding Mackenzie Lewick.
We didn't call you down here. You're not under arrest. You're not being detained. You can leave anytime you want to, okay?
It just doesn't make sense. I want to get to the root of it too.
Yeah.
Because when you said my IP is showing, that means something is wrong.
But AJ had a solid alibi to prove his innocence, which he presented at the very beginning of this interview.
So, I have security camera in front of the house, and then I have one inside the house. So I go through the old video camera. Actually, so that's my baby. Remember, she was with me on that day.
Oh, this.
So according to the
This man got a wife?
video, she
Unless
was
she
with me.
came over from the motherlands with
So
you.
we
I
were
don't
together.
understand.
And that was June 16th.
Okay.
Who's marrying this man, dude? No offense. But you look creepy.
I was going to bring the whole hard drive of the old security camera, but my lawyer told me that because you mentioned that the IP and everything, that I should hold back.
Okay.
And she asked me to be careful what I share with you, because then she said
Why
that
do you
it
already
doesn't
gotta
make
go
sense for my IP to be showing.
Okay.
Moreover, he doesn't deny using the Seeking Arrangement site.
PTSD and anxiety, I just need to talk to someone whenever I'm alone and I'm freaking out.
So this is the Seeking Arrangement website?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I go through the whole everything. I can't see anyone that matched that profile and that matched that picture. I put it up on KUTV just like you put it up for me. I check all of them.
Okay.
But if you see, you can see most of them are in Seattle, Ogden, everywhere around the world.
Okay.
So I never even try to meet them. I just need someone to talk to whenever I'm freaking out to calm down. So even some of them are in Washington, D.C. And one in Logan. So all of them, all we just do is to talk. And if I met her from there, I'm positive that I probably don't want to meet her because all this is not revealed to my baby mama, and I don't want her to know about it. So I never meet any of them.
But while this seemingly solid alibi and information are enough to clear AJ, detectives are not convinced. AJ cannot deny using the website because the detectives have solid evidence. But they have nothing to prove that he actually spoke to Mackenzie, which he conveniently denies. But if that were true, why had they been texting outside the website on the night of her disappearance? AJ claims that Mackenzie may have found his number from his profile and then texted him to ask if he was interested.
So you're still saying that that's the only text, that's the only messages you got from her, right?
That I can remember. So, but for her to just send me a question mark, so there's a possibility that I've talked to her in the past. So, like, if I show you some of the messages, you will see that some people I reached out to them like 2 years ago, and then they just randomly just message me.
I started running my home garage because the workwear industry wasn't.
Shut up. Look why you ran your own garage.
Meet beautiful.
This man is starting to really piss me off, G, because ain't no way. Ain't no fucking
without
way,
a design.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you did this or you were involved in it at all. I'm just saying that someone at your house or someone was using your IP address, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it.
I would like to do that because I'm freaking out already. I have anxiety and I have PTSD, so that's why I've been calling you, like, please let me help if any way I can help. Even my lawyer don't want me to come here right now.
To further support his claim, AJ states that while he did not save the numbers of people that he spoke to on the website, he did send a selfie to Mackenzie when she asked.
This man is weird, bro. Look at this man. The man got the Vegeta hairline, big ass Yo Gotti forehead, them Tyler Perry ass glasses. He looks creepy. Why are you meeting up with this man? Why? I don't get it, bro. That shit pissing me off.
Asked for his picture, but she never responded afterward.
So earlier you said we could take your phone and download it. Are you still willing to do that or no?
I just need to call my lawyer and see if it's okay. Because I want to help as much as I can.
Sure.
But she's saying that some police just want to pin it on someone that they can.
AJ claims that he downloaded all footage from his home cameras from June 17th, along with data from his phone, but suddenly becomes reluctant to submit them without first speaking with his lawyer.
AJ, the only reason, you can understand if this was your sister or something, or your mom, we'd be working just as hard to find her for you, okay? This family is in that same boat. We just want to do everything we can, and just because you've chatted with her, you've texted back and forth twice or however many times, and it's bouncing off your IP address, we just want to cross every avenue, make sure that people aren't involved, people who are staying with you, people might be parked outside your house using your Wi-Fi. We just want to make sure.
AJ is allowed to leave for now, but not before detectives collect his phone as evidence. The following day, when officers arrive at his house to execute a search warrant, he appears largely cooperative, but on edge about his phone.
He's not happy about it.
Yeah, they didn't give me the search warrant. I authorized it before. And then when they said the search
warrant in hand.
Can I borrow your phone then to call my lawyer?
You don't got no goddamn lawyer, boy. Stop lying.
You remember her name?
Cap ass,
that?
Susanna.
What you got a random lawyer for? Because he was prepared for this situation. Whoa. This man got the air mattress on top of the box spring? Brother, you should have just got a regular mattress with no frame. Come on, man. and you meet up with this man, I'm not blaming the victim at all. I'm just saying, bro, you gotta pay attention. He don't even look trustworthy. I wouldn't even trust this nigga to do my IT work. He looked like he put cameras and stuff and all kind of spyware.
Salt Lake Police, anybody down here? Hello? Salt Lake Police, can you come out, please?
Salt Lake Police? Hi, it's the police department.
Okay.
Are you renting this room?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to be serving a warrant on this house, so we need... Is there anyone else here?
Just me.
If you want to just grab your wallet.
I got it in my wallet.
Okay, we'll need you to come out then.
Okay. I just...
Is there anyone else in this room?
No, nobody's here, just me. Just you? Can I get my car key? I'm gonna be working at the airport. Do you grab your wallet?
He has his wallet. He just wants his car key.
We have some detectives upstairs. Let's walk upstairs. Let's double check that real quick, and then I probably got no issue.
Yeah, I'll go ask right now.
With no clear evidence tying him to her disappearance, officers allow him to leave while they continue their search. It's tying him to her.
Ask right now.
With no clear evidence tying him to her disappearance.
Gee, when my mom passed, I had to be the one. I called them to do a welfare check. They did not answer the door. I mean, my folks didn't answer the door, and they left. And so I had to come out there myself to open the door for them to go inside. When they went inside and saw everything, G, they put me immediately in the back of the car. Immediately. Just as a protocol. Why the fuck? Look at that smile. Why the fuck are you letting this man walk away while you're serving a search warrant on his house and his phone? About the dumbest damn police officers.
Officers allow him to leave while they continue their search, unaware that this decision will soon uncover a far more twisted truth.
I don't want to disrupt anything that they're doing.
I can tell you where I know where it is. Inside
the
kitchen.
Okay.
On in the office like that. You can follow me there.
No, I'm not going to have you go in. Hey, Chris.
I'm getting hot. I'm getting mad. Cause I swear, bro.
Yeah, he wants to get his wallet and potentially leave, so I want to...
Get your wallet.
Yeah, but he's asking for one of us to go. So I'm going to talk to the lead detective. I'm going to probably say yes too, but I want to clarify. Is that something you wanted to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Just getting to work and I want to take that. But they had a couch over there.
All right. You can just leave it there.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Did you say you're going to which library?
There's a library down this road.
On the other side of the freeway.
Yeah.
I bet you every dollar I own, every belonging I have, that when they get to this library, he's not gonna be in a goddamn library.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a new one, right?
Yeah, it's very new. It has couch that I can just sleep. But I will be there, and I don't have a phone, but if you guys walk in, I will sit where you can see me.
Okay.
I will tell them, and maybe they'll send me to pick you up if see if you want to come back.
The police officer picking me up there.
In my nice red Camry. But if you pee in it, I'll take you to jail.
But I have to pee.
All right, AJ.
When that situation with my mom happened, bro, them folks made me go pee at a park while one of the officers was there with me. So why he getting all this freedom and leeway, I don't fucking get it.
So is that where you'll probably be?
Yeah, unless you want me to stay, I'm happy to stay.
No, you're welcome to leave if you want to. If we wanted to come talk to you, is that where you think you'll be?
Yes.
Okay.
But unbeknownst to these officers, AJ never goes to the library. Undercover officers following him watch as he instead drives to a Smith's grocery store, walks into the bank inside, and purchases something that will have serious implications later.
Yeah, smarter than
Thanks, Mike. See you next month. So you can get these delivered? It's literally water.com.
a pay-as-you-go cell phone. But as careful as AJ may have been, he does not know that officers will find damning enough towering evidence against him. Inside the house, officers find multiple knives, a hammer, and a gun. In his car, they find dirt and debris consistent with a remote area. The home also contains several electronic devices, including a router and a Wi-Fi mesh system. They also find clothes and shower curtains stained with blood. Just hours later, they return to detain him.
What's going on, man? So, detectives are ready to talk to you about everything that's going on real fast, so if you want to come, I'll give you right back to the house real quick.
Oh, there's Fox News over there.
I know, I'm going to drive you back in my car. It's the camera, so...
We'll stay away from the news.
Yeah, we're not going to go by the news.
But I don't want my face on the
ground.
I will do that so it does. Okay, so stand up real quick.
We're just going to... Oh, are you arresting me or something?
No. Stand up.
Then why you're going to be detained for a little bit.
You're being detained. But just for a second, okay? I got to put you in handcuffs just while we're driving.
Per policy, we're just going to go talk to detectives for a little bit.
Per policy.
Because you need to talk to detectives, and I need to transport you back. So my policy says every time someone's in my car, they will wear handcuffs. So that's why they're.
There's a news over there.
They can come right back.
We're probably not going to take. We'll take you to another spot, so you're not by the news.
Okay.
We just hung up
How
on
did the
it.
news find out?
Yeah, we wondered the same thing.
I just want to make sure there's no weapons. Some money. I'm just going to leave that right there for you.
We have him 1082.
But the most disturbing piece of evidence does not come from technology. It comes from AJ's backyard, where officers find a freshly dug patch of land. But officers soon realize that they have not uncovered the worst part yet.
The smell of gas was outrageous. And I thought maybe I was in my bedroom and I smelled it through my window and I thought maybe it was my motorhome. And so I came outside to make sure, and there's this smell in the air that was just almost rancid. It was just really disgusting smelling.
AJ's next-door neighbor shares that on June 17th, he burned something in his backyard that gave off an extremely foul smell. A canine unit is brought in to search the area, and as the dog alerts, officers make one of the most tragic discoveries. Human remains are buried beneath the ground.
Of fucking course, bro. You a goddamn dumbass, bro. Why would you bury it in your... all that knowledge in IT and armed forces and all that shit, and your dumbass buries dead remains in your backyard with neighbors that look nosy at that? Come on, bro.
See, there's some burnt paper there.
I'd hate to be a cop and have to do this type of shit.
Highway 6414. And then here's some more. Well, that's Highway 641102. But does that look like a bone or?
No, it doesn't look like a bone, but
Huh?
definitely burned.
Yeah.
So like it's a burned jean or right here. Jeans? I have no idea what this is.
They have this to you?
Yeah. She said it was in her yard right here. She picked it up. Can't tell what it is. Look. I don't think bone, but you can't see like burned stuff everywhere. She said they've been back here though. Yeah. You can touch it. Okay. That cloth looks like some jeans or something. Yeah.
north of. I've got Howell here holding the scene. I've got the alley blocked off. Gotcha. She actually handed us the baggie with that burned whatever in it. Got it.
But this is still not the worst part. And as detectives interview AJ a second time, they are no longer as patient. AJ continues to argue that this is all a mistake, claiming he kept his Wi-Fi open for Airbnb guests, which is why there is confusion around his IP address. But this time, the detective is done with his excuses.
You're about to lose $50,000 for your car accident because you don't know this one trick. Check this out. I'm an attorney. I've been doing this for years.
Get Joe Biden ass out.
No. Are you saying you don't know or you don't remember? Because those are two different things, AJ. And you are a very intelligent person. You're a good-looking guy, okay? You told this detective that you've been on not only seeking arrangement sites, but you've been on some other sites to meet companionship, and I can see why. You're a good-looking dude. You got a good physique. Shit, you could be probably a model or something, right? But
now you glazing, G. You are glazing to the utmost extreme. Stop lying to this man. Look like a model. A model for what? Lost hairlines? Big ass foreheads? No goddamn model. A model for the list.
But I'm telling you, I already know. I'm coming in here to give you an opportunity and a chance to be honest. And I'm telling you, for man to man, look at me. I'm telling you, man to man, we are having a conversation here, and it's not going good, okay? I want you, I'll be just totally blunt with you. I want to find Mackenzie. Her parents want to know Mackenzie. I know already that your conversations and your phones met up there. I want you to explain that.
Damn.
If I don't want to find her, I will be getting you the record that I'm requesting for. I've already got the records, AJ. I'm already ahead of you. I'm not worried about the records you can get for me. I've already got them. This is your opportunity. I don't believe this. I do not believe that you meant for this to go wrong, but I do believe that something did. I just want you to be honest.
One thing I would tell you, I don't believe in coincidence. So when you saw that happen, I don't believe in coincidence.
You know what? I'll agree with you. You already told me that you didn't remember and that it's a possibility. I'm telling you, it's a thing that happened. What kind of car do you drive?
I drive Kia Optima.
Yeah, you do. There's the other part. It's your car. Okay? I'm telling you, we have had a week and a half now to prepare. And we have been very busy because I care about Mackenzie. And I want her. I think you did care about her. I agree. And I know that there's more for you to tell me. And
I thought he said he only talked to her a couple times. Now you care about it. Come on, bro.
you're holding back, and I don't understand why.
Following the interview, police release AJ for now while they wait for a forensic match. Still unaware that letting him go will prove to be a critical mistake.
A Beijing model?
Despite the evidence against him, AJ maintains that he never met Mackenzie in person and does not know her. He does admit to starting a fire in his backyard on June 17th, but says he put it out after a neighbor complained. He claims that he was only burning personal items and clothes, and that the dirt and debris in his car came from recent yard work. He even adds that he regularly cooks goat meat over an open fire, suggesting the smell and remains could be explained by that. But what he does not know is that the remains have already been sent in for forensic testing. The results point to something far more disturbing. Investigators confirm the presence of human remains when they find a bone fragment, charred muscle tissue, and part of a scalp with hair. Detectives now begin to see the fire for what it may have been. Not a routine burn, but an attempt to destroy evidence.
Come on now.
Moreover, AJ's car smells strongly of gasoline, and officers recover a gas can similar to the one that he was seen purchasing on June 17th. Before Mackenzie went missing, AJ had approached his contractor with
this man, bro. What woman is meeting up with this man? This be the creepy dude at your warehouse job that be asking you, do you want to come back to my country? We will show you love. Like, that's this man, bro. I know them niggas too often, G. I done worked in hella warehouses since I was 16. He's one of them ones. Look at that goddamn hairline. Man, definitely guilty, bro. Stop playing with me, fool.
an unusual request.
Dumbass nigga.
Days later, in a heartbreaking confirmation, forensics identify the remains as Mackenzie's.
Of course.
By now, AJ has begun staying at a friend's house. But as officers move in to arrest him, they realize he will not come out, forcing a SWAT team to surround the home.
You guys, I don't know what you guys are doing anymore.
Will you just come down and talk to me face to face? I don't like talking over the phone.
I just told you that my lawyer advised me that he asked you to calm down.
You said you couldn't get a hold of her.
Young lady for no fucking reason. You just
yeah, but yeah, like she advised me against that yesterday.
I know, but
that she doesn't
got the avatar space between his eyes. I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to get on his ass, but he deserved to. Man, look, he deserved it. And I'm trying to let women know, bro, this is the man you avoid. I don't understand. I get it. You need money. DoorDash, Uber X. Like, there's so many ways. You can do Amazon Flex. You can do Lyft. You can do so many other things. OnlyFans. I wish I could just get on OnlyFans, post my feet, and make money. You don't got to actually go out and meet a man no more. This is not the early 2000s. If you got a phone, you can make some money. You ain't got to meet up with a man. That shit goofy.
When a lawyer pertains is when you're in custody. You're not in custody. We'd be downstairs at the apartment talking. That's when a lawyer applies.
Going through my phone before the warrant was approved.
He did not. I told you he was tapping the screen to keep it alive.
No.
Remember? That's why we had to get the pin from you?
No. We already get it. We already get it investigated. We already go through it. He was going through. He was swiping left and right.
No.
We saw it. No. You just go through.
Will you send that to me then? Will you send that to me and then we can talk about that?
Yes. And I will also show you another video from the security camera of your guys going through it before the warrant was approved, going through my house.
Right.
So I will send all this to you, and then you can talk to me. I try to be.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can.
But despite knowing that AJ is responsible for Mackenzie's death, officials still do not know why he did it. And they still need to find her body. The answer to that comes from AJ's phone, which places him at Logan Canyon on June 25th, over an hour from Salt Lake City, and remote enough to suggest that he may have disposed of her remains there. On July 3rd, 15 days after Mackenzie was first reported missing, authorities searched the area and made the discovery that they had feared. Mackenzie's body was found in a shallow grave, her hands bound with a zip tie, her body partially burned, and she had suffered blunt force trauma to the head. But the disturbing discoveries do not end there. Authorities also recovered her student ID and burned pieces of her clothing from the Jordan River, where AJ had discarded them. But, despite continued questioning, AJ never tells investigators why he killed her. But one detail becomes clear. This murder is premeditated. AJ had turned off his home surveillance cameras the night he brought Mackenzie home, and again on the days that he moved and disposed of her body. This leads investigators to believe that after picking Mackenzie up from the park, AJ brought her to his home, restrained her, and struck her in the head. According to the autopsy, that blow is what ultimately killed her. Finally,
look at this
on
man,
July...
G. Why are you meeting up with this man, fool? Rest in peace, Mackenzie, fool, but women, we gotta do better. So many other ways to make money. Get a job. Get your feet on OnlyFans. Pictures. You don't gotta meet up with nobody, especially no goofy ass weirdo like this for $300. Come on, bro.
July 10th, nearly a month after the case began, AJ was formally charged with aggravated murder, aggravated kidnapping, obstructing justice, and desecration of a human body.
How many years?
Prosecutors later concluded that this was a murder for murder's sake, that AJ killed simply to experience what it felt like. If you found this case interesting, you need to check out my video on the evil...
I want that nigga to be under the grave, you hear me? How many years he get? How many years y'all think he got? This case pissed me off. Like I said, I've had to deal with a similar situation to this. My mom wasn't just meeting up with no stranger. It was actually her husband. But yeah, this was ridiculous. So, man, I hate to hear this type of shit, bro. Mackenzie, RP to you. Ladies, avoid weirdos. Cause they can hurt you. There's some crazy niggas out here for real. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna have another reaction video coming sometime later today. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm out.